What's going on, YouTube? What's going on, Kane fans? Welcome to the first live stream, live broadcast. Y'all bear with me. We're gonna see what we can do with this, man. Trying to figure this out on my own. Man, I had to get on here, man, because it's a lot of controversy going on right now, man. A lot of controversial comments, man, made by your boy Jeremiah Smith, man. So we're going to get into it in this episode. I got my chat off to the side. Oh, let me see. Sign in the chat. So, let me see. Skip all that. See if we signed in. We can get into this Jeremiah Smith talking slick, man. Get into Jeremiah Smith talking shit. Let me see. Do I want to start a poll? Let's see. Start a poll. Was JJ talking slick? Or was he just confident? Which one was it? Because I'm hearing so many different arguments. Was he confident? Or was he talking shit? Let's see. Yeah, man. Was JJ talking slick, or was he just confident, man? Was he just boosting himself up? Now, I don't know if y'all heard or not, man. But I don't know if y'all heard exactly what he said. And I might be paraphrasing a bit with exactly what he said, but he said something to the effect of Kane fans are still living 20 years in the past. But we not worried about that. Either I got something for him or we got something for him. Whatever, man. So that's where we at with it, man. And I don't know if he done forgot, but you know how it is in Florida, bro. Like, we don't see all the hype. Everybody else hyping you up and everything like that. We don't see none of that, bro. When it's time to line it up, we'll see what's what. Because we do have weapons on that defense. Weapons that you done seen before, bro. Weapons that you done seen before. So you know better. And that's not to say you supposed to be scared either. You from South Florida, so you know what it is. You know what it is when we line it up, bro. You know what it is when we line that shit up, bro. So we ain't even gonna get into all of that. But I do want to go over a couple of things about, what exactly he said, because it is another side to it. It is another side to it. You do have the side of the fan base that, just feel like maybe it was just a confident thing, and maybe he just boosting himself up, giving himself confidence. You know what I'm saying? Because of course, he's not going to just come straight out and be like, yeah, man, I'm a little worried about that DB room, man. Them guys hitting. They got some DBs that's exactly where they need to be when the ball in the air. So, yeah, man, we can't get too far into that. You know what I'm saying? So, this comment basically got Kane fans going crazy right now, bro. Kane fans is going nuts right now. For one of the reasons, well, basically, let me ask whoever's watching right now. Let me ask you this: can you guys just name any team in the country that has held an SEC team to 3 points all game? Because I haven't Googled it, I haven't looked it up, but off the top of my head, I can't think of one. I cannot think of one team that has held an SEC team to 3 points. Matter of fact, name a team that Ohio has held to 3 points all year, and who have they really played? Outside of USC, or actually did that? No, I'm thinking about Notre Dame. Outside of Indiana, can you really say Illinois? And then one thing they want to keep bringing up is, oh man, y'all lost to SMU, man, y'all lost to Louisville. We really technically didn't lose to those teams. We basically lost to ourselves. We basically beat ourselves them games. And we talking about in the middle of the season. Well, we playing like a whole different team now, especially defensively, bro. Especially defensively. So bringing those games up, it don't justify anything. Because when Ohio lost the one game that they did lose to an actual, good opponent, if you want to say Indiana's good, some people would argue that Indiana's not really even like that, especially not in the trenches. They got a bunch of 3-stars on their line. Defensive line, offensive line. Their defense pretty good. They was able to hold Ohio State to 10 points. So it's like the one game that you did face a decent opponent, a good opponent, you only put up 10 points. But the first thing, y'all want to argue to us about is we only put up 10 points on Texas A&M. Texas A&M is got a pretty solid defense, bro. Especially on third down. So, man, I ain't hearing that. It's like Ohio State fans, they really not really keeping up with what's going on right now. They can't grasp the reality, They can't grasp the reality of that Miami has made it to them, and now we got to line it up, bro. Let's see. Roman Johnson Sr., nobody. Ohio State, not that good. Right. They hyped themselves up. Because at this point, a lot of people that weren't fans of of Ohio State that was hyping them up, they're not doing it at this point. They kind of easing off. A lot of the bandwagoners and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Because they starting to see that they vulnerable. That's what bandwagoners do. They jump ship when they start seeing holes in the ship. So I think Ohio State getting nervous, bro. I'm gonna just keep it a buck. I think they getting nervous, bro. I think they getting nervous because any other time Jeremiah Smith, he don't have a whole lot to say. Jeremiah Smith is not really a smack talking guy like that. You know what I'm saying? He's more of a I'm gonna lay it out on the field type of guy, and I respect that. I always respected that. I feel like Jeremiah Smith would have been better off just not saying nothing. I don't whatever question they asked him, he should have just not even said nothing, bro. Yeah, man, you know, I'm looking forward to playing Miami. Them boys, this and that, you know, we'll see them on the field. And just left it at that. All of that, oh man, they still living 20 years in the past. You damn right. You damn right. Last time we seen Ohio State was in 2000, what was it, 11? But either way, man, that's a lot of wrong to right, bro. That's a lot of wrong to right. And it's about that time, baby. It's about that time. Canes done went through a lot just to make it to this point. And y'all gotta excuse my throat, man. My throat's still sore. Yelling at the screen. I said the same thing, bro. They nervous. They nervous, bro. They nervous, bro. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Hey, man, appreciate you. Roma Johnson, Senior. Appreciate you, man. Coming through, man. So Ohio State future matchups, man. I'll say this. As far as their offensive line, I'm not too worried about their offensive line because of how confident I am in the defensive line. That defensive line, bro. Moton, Bain, Mesidor, Scott. Them guys is some gorillas, man, and they gonna get to that quarterback. I'm telling you right now. They're going to get to that quarterback. 7 sacks against Texas A&M, against that offensive line. Bro, I ain't worried about the defensive line. Now, how good is this offense, man? How would this offense perform? How would Carson Beck perform? Yeah, that kind of got me. Now my offensive line, bro, we ain't even got to discuss it. We talking about an NFL offensive line, dog. There ain't nothing to it but to do it when it comes to the offensive line. But and then Mark Fletcher, in my opinion, this is the time of the season for us to play big boy football, bro. I like Gerard Pringle. I like the shiftiness. I like the speed. But these defenses that we facing, especially this number one defense in the nation, we talking about speed, size, strength, all that. So whatever we send out the backfield, they're going to be just as fast. So now we need I would like to see Marty Brown in this game right here, in this matchup, bro. Straight up, bro. Mark Fletcher, Marty Brown. Because the pass blocking and everything will be there. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man. Jeremiah Smith, bro. Sad day for Jeremiah Smith, but hey, man, you did it to yourself, man. Because a lot of people in South Florida already were feeling some type of way about, you know, you going to Ohio State. But a lot of people understood it. Ohio State at the top, or was at the top during the time, you know, Jeremiah went over there. But things have changed, bro. And those same guys who you was talking smack to, hey, bro, times have changed, bro. Times have changed. Now we right there with you. A lot of them guys you was talking smack to, a lot of them guys you played against, you know, growing up, a lot of the guys who was on your football team, who know how to stick you, who know how to stop you. They on you, man. Kane's Insight. They had Amon Richard on today. And he said something pretty interesting. I'm gonna pull this screen up here. He said something pretty interesting, and I just wanted to share it with the broadcast. Why didn't they play Marty Brown last game? Exactly, because them guys up front, man, them guys big, physical, fast. We needed, yeah. And don't get me wrong, Gerard Pringle came in. He had one carry for like 2 yards, but that offensive line just moved people, man. People that you wouldn't even expect them to move, bro. It's amazing to me. It's amazing. And before, what defenses would do. Let me get back to this. What defense would do, they would stack the box. So they was planning on the A gap. That's why the whole A gap thing is a big thing amongst us Kane fans. They had already pregame planned for that. So sticking to it, regardless of what defense you see the defense in, that kind of was, a little crazy for our offensive coordinator to continue to do that, to run them plays knowing that they stack in the box. Now, we get to these teams that the ego is on a whole nother level. Bump all the trick plays, bump all of the gadgets, the sweeps and quarterback sneaks. Bump all that. We just going to line up man to man. That's how we beat Notre Dame. Ego. That's how we beat Texas A&M. Ego. So I feel like going forward, that's the type of football we got to play, man. We got to line up man to man. Mano y mano. And I guarantee you, boy, that offensive line, it ain't no team in the country that can, pressure that offensive line. If they need to move you out the way, they're going to move you out the way. For real. But let me get into what Amon Richards was saying earlier. I think this is the right spot. But he said something that really stuck with me all day. All
right. Florida guys, like, we just really don't back down, especially like we know you. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, we're not scared of you. Like, we're not like you're not Jesus. We got the real baby Jesus. And no one's afraid. Like, bro, we're gonna line up and we're gonna play you. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, and that's why I like for South Florida guys, because we truly don't care like who you are, what you've done. Like, we're gonna play you. Like, the amount of guys I played in high school where these guys probably didn't even go play D1 football, but when I'm lined up against them, like, they actually are competing at a high level. Like, they're trying their hardest. Like, they don't care who's in front of me, how many offers. None of that matters. At the end of the day, like, we got you for this football game. So, long story short, he's doing a lot of chatting right now. And, I just think our guys will be ready for the challenge.
Yeah, to your point, you think about the Indiana game.
Boom. I think we'll be ready for the challenge. Because this is not a team that's going to back down. Maybe in the past, and this team showed us that when we played Texas A&M. They showed us exactly what they made of. This ain't no quitting this team, bro. On both sides of the ball. I don't care if we moving the ball. I don't care if we going 3 and out. We going to go back out there. Malachi Tony fumbled the ball. But by the end of the game, he was the only person that scored and won the game. That's what we dealing with now, dog. That's what we dealing with. I ain't worried about our line. We savage. We savage, bro. Straight up. Straight savage, bro. Bro, and we got a couple of those guys that might come back next year, dog. So Hey, man. So I'm not gonna really make this stream too long. I'ma just I'ma leave it on that note, man. You know, leave your questions and comments in the comment section, man. Do y'all think JJ was talking slick or was it just a confidence thing? But either way, it done got back. Word done got back. And boy, everybody ready. Everybody ready. But without further ado, man, y'all have a Merry Christmas, man. And if I don't see y'all before New Year's, Happy New Year's, man. Go Canes.